guys, how you doing today? Today we're actually going to do a reaction video on another place or another channel that I have done reaction to before. It's called Just Rolled In. Um, yeah, let's just get right to it. I mean, based off of the last one, anything could happen, so let's just get right into it.
Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Just Rolled In. This Lexus was towed in as a customer says their rear wheels are now locked up after another shop installed new rear brakes. The technician is not sure what other shop did the work, but he found the rear differential to be completely dry fluid and seized. He also mentioned his shop told the customer multiple times in the past that the pinion seal had a leak, but they always declined to get it fixed and declined to get this repaired as well.
So, if the shop is telling the truth that it's been recommended multiple times and customer said declined it, this isn't anybody else's fault. Now, I mean, for brakes, I would not see the brakes needing repair. I mean, usually if it's a rear end, you can usually tell pretty quickly whether if it's the rear end of a car or the brakes. I mean, there's literally two entirely different like setups, two different symptoms or noises or anything that usually comes across with that. So I'm not exactly sure why it wouldn't have been checked. I mean, even if it was just in through another shop, they should have checked the rear end knowing it was leaking. I mean, realistically, I mean, topping off fluids is kind of part of working at a shop. I mean, regardless if it's washer fluid, brake fluid, it doesn't matter. So I don't understand why they wouldn't have filled it, filled it up or anything. But yeah, I don't know.
This car was brought in as a customer says they have a rattling noise in the rear of their SUV. Customer states vehicle says moonroof is open when it's not, and they never opened a moonroof. The technician found the moonroof to be open when it was brought in. When this car was brought in for concern regarding the air conditioning, the technician found the front subframe to be held up by hopes and dreams. The technician recommended to the customer not to drive the vehicle anymore as it's very unsafe, but the customer still continued on his road trip.
That's insane. Like the floor pan's just completely rotted out. It's just gone. Just completely gone. That's insane.
Customer states adaptive cruise control stops working at random times. Long story short, the technician removed this frog that the customer had attached to the steering wheel, and it fixed the customer's concern.
What you do to one side, you should probably do to the other. I thought that was backyard mechanic shit right there.
Car was brought in as the customer said they couldn't go into second, fourth, and sixth gear. The customer had just filled up their washer fluid and left a bottle in the engine bay, which caused this issue.
Right. Always clean up after yourselves, guys. Always clean up after yourself.
Customer states the vehicle has been randomly dying on them while driving for the last couple of months, and the start-stop button gets stuck. The technician found the issue to be caused by the bedazzled start-stop engine button.
See, I never liked those. I mean, we used to get used cars in at the dealer all the time, and it was never the button itself, but it was always the outer ring, and they always stuck to everything. I mean, I've seen people bedazzle the emblem on their airbag on the steering wheel. I mean, that's literally death waiting to happen. I mean, I don't know why people would want to have just a projectile, especially a small one at that. Come at your head at like 100 miles an hour and stab your eye out because of plastic that you put there. I mean, this isn't uncommon. I mean, I don't know why this is still a thing. I mean, yeah, this is just stupid.
Customer brought in this instrument cluster to this shop to get repaired and attempted to fix it himself first. The customer had gouged the circuit board and tried to glue these Ethernet cables into a module in an attempt to fix the damaged plug.
That's incredible. I've seen a lot of stupid things, but I've never seen hot glue work for a circuit board. That's impressive. And why Ethernet cable? Like, out of all cables you could have grabbed, why Ethernet cable? Like, you just find it on the side of the street? Like obviously it wasn't that much of a problem. I mean, and let's just bypass this real quick. Okay, let's take our focus out from the center of the screen. Why is there duct tape on the edge of... You know what? I ain't even going any further with that. It's probably a
The
Ford.
driver of the semi called his mechanic freaking out as he said the instrument cluster stopped working and went blank. But it just turned out that he lowered the brightness on the dash.
Oh, I've had so many customers come in and do that where they turn on their dimmer switch, and you know how some of them have like that lock section of them where it turns on the interior lights. Well, people don't understand that that's just a click off and keep it up type thing, so they turn it down and then can't figure out why their damn lights don't work. I've seen that more times than not.
This mechanic noticed all of these ants when this car was brought in for
Wow.
engine light concern.
Nope, I'm out. I ain't touching that.
When
Not
this
today,
customer
Satan.
brought in their car to get new brakes installed, the customer supplied his own brake pads, but had spray painted them and his seats as well. The shop declined to install the brakes, and the customer did not want to buy new pads.
Why? Why would you spray paint your pads? I mean, I understand the calipers, but the pads? Whatever.
That sounds like Pac-Man.
Oh, that's funny. That's good. I've seen a whole lot of noises, but Pac-Man is a good one. That's the first descriptive word I think I could actually agree to 100%.
And this vehicle was brought in as a customer said his friend tried to fix his axle seal leak multiple times, but it still leaks.
Gee, I wonder why.
Customer states they have a clunking noise going into gear and a horrible vibration at 55 miles per hour. The shop found out that the customer had just purchased his vehicle and it had bigger issues, as the previous owner tried to patch the frame with spray foam and some duct tape.
Hey guys, I found this car. It was on Facebook. They only wanted $300 for it. What they didn't tell you is it's more foam than frame. I mean, I guess it's just as durable, right? I mean, people have been doing that for years. I mean, even with the, with side panels, like the lower rockers underneath doors. That's a good one. I've seen people take, stop signs and no trespassing signs and stuff like that and mold it to the car and weld it into place. Look, just fix your damn car. I mean, this is just not right. I mean, if you get T-boned in this car, you're going to die. P.S. In case nobody's aware, foam is not as strong.
And this BMW
Ejecto window, cuz.
the customer says the subwoofer underneath the seat has a rattle, and it sounds like it's popped. The technician found that the speaker was full of nuts.
Because he'd be all about that bass. That's a new D's nuts joke right there. That's funny.
This car was brought in for its yearly inspection and emissions test. The shop found that it had this pretty cool custom exhaust cutout valve.
Okay, first off, I ain't even mad about that. That's actually kind of cool. Like, if I had a clunker that, like, I gave no dams about, like, no, 100%, that's genius. Whoever came up with that idea definitely knows a little bit of redneck ingenuity. That's freaking genius. I would love to meet this guy and shake his hand. That is actually freaking genius.
Submit clips that you personally filmed on our website at justrolledyt.com.
That's crazy. That was actually freaking awesome. I'm not even mad about that. Well, guess that summarizes today's video, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you've seen anything like this, feel free to send a picture into the comment section. I would love to see some of the stuff some other people have come across. I mean, I've come across a lot of stupid stuff. I know other people who have come across other stuff that's walked into the shop. Yeah. I'm actually quite impressed with that last one. Whoever thought that was genius definitely exceeds my IQ, hands down. But, alright guys, appreciate you guys for watching. Again, if you want to feel free, leave a comment section. Please feel free, consider subscribing to the channel. And definitely give a thumbs up if you guys liked the video, and I will catch you guys on the next one.